That's not good.
A list of ingredients with zero quantities and no recipe. Cooking without instructions. What a dumb idea.
Hey, welcome to the brand new season of Cooking Without Instructions. I'm your host, Lewis Spears, and when it comes to the kitchen, I'm a fucking moron. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I thought we would exploit this by getting me in the kitchen to cook things with absolutely no recipe. Now, the only information I do have is a list of ingredients with zero quantities. I'm gonna try and vibe out how to cook what I have on my list here without any instructions, any amount of ingredients, or any idea what I'm doing. So, let's begin the very first episode of season 1 of Cooking Without Instructions. Today, I'm cooking a pumpkin and bacon risotto. Now, I have eaten this meal a couple of times, and to be honest, until I saw the ingredients in front of me, I actually wasn't sure if risotto was rice or if it was really small pasta. Since buying the ingredients, I've worked out that I'm a moron and it is in fact rice, but in my defense, quite thick rice. Could be mistaken for pasta if you have the IQ of a child like me. So let's begin. First off, for the risotto, is I'm gonna preheat the oven to 160 degrees. What did I say? Can't remember? Me neither. 160 degrees. So if we have a kilo of rice, I reckon we're going to use half of it. Although that's, you know what? I'll use all of it. And then, oh, that's a lot. Rice expands, doesn't it? Aren't you also supposed to wash rice? Like, why is there bubbles in it? Gee, that just looks like one of Riley Reid's cum bubbles, doesn't it? And we're getting demonetized. We're off to a good start. Oh, I've spilled it everywhere. Okay. Oh. Smells like gas. I'm gonna kill us. Man, we just lost the cum bubble. What a fucking travesty. Oh, now it looks like a little cum smiley face. The 2 eyes and a little smile. That's lovely. Getting a bit of art done while we're here. I'm really lost on what to do next. I think pretty obvious thing is to cook the bacon. That's easy. I know I have to do that because if I don't do that, I'll die, right? I have no idea what I'm gonna do with the pumpkin. If I just put it in and boiled it, I feel like that wouldn't cook it. I think that's why it needs to go in the oven, right? I think that you cook the rice, you put the rice and the chicken stock and the pumpkin in the oven, and then you bake that. I'm not sure if you wash pumpkins, but to be safe, I will do that because I didn't wash the rice and then it started blowing cum bubbles because the last thing I need is bloody Riley Reid showing up on set. That was a joke. I'd love to have her on the show. Riley, if you're watching, come cook without instructions and then, I don't know, you can show me how to do anal without looking. That seems like a fair trade to me. I will need to cut it. This is the only knife I could find. This is how you lose a finger. Well, that's stuck. I can't get that out. Surely there's something else. Perfect. This is how you lose a finger. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I reckon I'm going to use this much pumpkin. So we'll put this to the side unless we need more. I need to cook this a little bit, but to do that I have to remove the skin. Fuck, I'm going to really hurt myself here. This is the first episode we're filming. All of the next episodes I'm going to have no fingers. I hope that's okay with you. Fuck, this is making me so nervous. I really don't like this. Like, a lot of the time I get comments, like, people like watching the series, but it gives them heaps of anxiety because I'm just doing everything wrong. Right, imagine, right, I understand that and I'm sure it does make you anxious, but have a bit of sympathy, right? Imagine if you were fucking me, just some idiot in the kitchen who has no idea what he's doing at all at any point in time. I'm the most anxious filming these 100% of the time. You think you have it bad? I'm about to lose a finger because I'm trying to remove the skin of a pumpkin, but I don't know any better because if I Google it, that would be cheating. Fuck, I'm just gonna have to remove it with the cleaver. Oh, that's working. That's working. Okay, there we go. Found myself a little method. You know what? I take it back. I know exactly what I'm doing. There we go. I felt like when I decided to use half of the pumpkin, that was a bit too much. But now, with my method, I think we've been left with the perfect amount of pumpkin for our risotto. So for all you idiots watching thinking that I'm doing the wrong thing, suck me from the back, I'm a professional. So next up, I want to put the pumpkin in the oven. So we'll just wait for the oven to heat up And while that's happening, I'm gonna cook the bacon. Probably should have used a chopping board, hey. Next up, we'll open our plastic case of bacon. Oh, fuck, peel here, my ass. Were you about to give me a tip? Don't give me any tips. Well, now I'm nervous. I was feeling great before, but I don't know what I've done wrong. Don't tell me. It's against the rules. What's that? What? Oh, fuck, oh no, oh shit, I haven't stirred it. I don't know where the spoon is, but I have a brush that'll do. I'll just, oh, fuck. Ow. Anyway, back to the bacon. So I'm thinking, because it's risotto, you probably want to have like nice pieces of bacon. This is the only thing that I know I can do properly. Oh, fuck. I gotta turn this down. I don't know if it's done. I'm gonna do a taste test. It's not done yet. Also a little bit hairy. All right, I'm thinking that because there's so much pumpkin and rice, I'm gonna use 200 grams of bacon. That's all the bacon that we have. I mean, what would those fucking idiots on Reddit with no personality say? Oh, there's no such thing as too much bacon. And then they fucking buy a t-shirt that just says bacon all over it and they go, oh, because I'm wearing a kind of funny t-shirt, that totally makes up for my complete lack of personality, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. You're insufferable to be around. Get a hobby. And with that being said, I've got some merchandise available on my website that doesn't have any stupid fucking slogans on it. It just looks cool. You can grab one if you want. Or don't, who cares? Maybe you have a hobby and you rep that instead. Or maybe watching me torture myself in the kitchen for your entertainment is your hobby, in which case I would suggest you get a different hobby because fuck you. I don't know what to do with the chicken stock. I'm really enjoying the meat cleaver. Ah, it's great. I've just been told I should maybe drink the stock. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do with it. But I will have a sip. I've never tasted chicken stock before. What does it taste like? Probably chicken. What's this tag for? Is it like a can of Pepsi Max? Ow! That didn't work either. I'll come back to that. I'm trying to do onions now. I'm thinking that I definitely should have peeled these onions before I cut them in half, because now there's just going to be fucking onion skin in everything. I reckon an entire onion is enough. So it's a good thing that I cut up all three of them. Geez, these ingredients add up, and I still have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this. All right, well, it's time to cook the bacon and the onion. I feel like this might be my first correct move. We'll see. Hopefully I've got 2 ticks on this move. Ah, would you listen to that? Our first accurate cooking sound. Do you reckon I can do the thing where how do you do that? Oh, I kind of did it. Watch this. Oh, that's not good, is it? Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to burn the house down if I continue trying to show off. Did you just eat a piece of onion?
Yeah.
Raw onion?
Raw onion, yeah.
Do you eat that? What's wrong with you?
I love it.
Really?
Yes.
Are you Shrek?
Have a taste.
What, like this?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, no, it's gross. Yuck. Ew. It was kind of okay at first, but now, yuck! What have you done to me?
It's good.
No, it's not. You're wrong. That's disgusting. I'm fucking disappointed in you. You love raw onion.
Yeah.
Will you have a bite of an onion?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Fucking Tony Abbott's on the show. Welcome. Why is it that good? That hurts me.
It's like that bitterness.
You're in like bitterness. Why don't you just get into a loveless marriage? Take a bite. That's insane. Now say ban the boats.
No.
That's fucking insane. You're Shrek. All right, back to work. What do you think? Yeah, but it gets bad. Doesn't it get bad? Yeah, it's kind of nice at first and then it's immediately horrible. I probably should turn the rice off. I reckon the top of the rice is not cooked. The bottom was probably overcooked, but I've used way too much rice, so the top is fucked and the bottom's overcooked, and now I don't know what to do. I know what to do. I'll deal with it later. My favorite. I think I know what I'm doing now. Okay, I think I've worked out what I'm supposed to do with the pumpkin and the chicken stock in one move, right? I'm putting it in the oven to soften it up. Obviously, you can't just put a fucking pumpkin in the oven and expect it to be good. That's what the chicken stock's for, I reckon, is I'll cover the pumpkin in chicken stock, put that in the oven, and that way we'll have a really soft, moist, and flavored pumpkin when it comes out. And that's also what the parsley's for, to help flavor it a little bit. I think that's what I'm doing here. So, where's my meat cleaver? I couldn't work out how to open the chicken stock, so there we go. Oh, I don't want any plastic in there. All right. There's 1 litre of chicken stock in here. I'm going to use 500 ml of it because it's like concentrated, isn't it? What is chicken stock? I don't know. Oh, fuck. There's a whole recipe for a risotto on the back of the chicken stock. I can't look at it. What a coincidence. I just saw some quantities. I can't look at the back of this chicken stock. You know what? I'll just put it in the sink. Right. Get our parsley. Oh, I should wash it first. Oh, but the chicken stock's in the sink. I can't look at it. I'll just put it over here. All right. That's done. Chicken stock goes back in the sink. Oh, the bacon. Fuck. I'm really multitasking here. Back to the parsley. Now, looking at that, I shouldn't put that in the oven because it's mostly liquid. That would be stupid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to strain the rice and then put the rice in here and then put that in the oven and that'll... Oh, that's what I'm going to do. So, we're going to have to strain the rice here. So, chicken stock's in the sink. Not allowed to look at that. Whoa! Geez, that's a lot of fucking rice, isn't it? Where'd the water go? There's no water. Oh, well, if there's no water, I'll fuck the strainer off. I'll just put it in here. Uh-oh. What's happened? Oh, I didn't stir the rice. That's what's happened. Now it's just some kind of solid. Okay. That smells awful. Oh, that's not a good smell, is it? Fuck. It's like a biscuit. I was trying to boil the rice. I've really baked it. Oh, the bacon. Oh, at least this is coming along well. This looks pretty good. I think the bacon might be the only edible thing in this entire fucking recipe. But we shall see. This looks fucking awful. Look, obviously, the problem here, not enough chicken stock. I'll pick it up off the floor here. Well, that's a bit messy, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Maybe opening it with a meat cleaver wasn't the most intelligent decision I've ever made, but it was a decision, and I'd rather you know, be decisive and a moron than just be some idiot who sits there going, oh, I don't know, what do you want for dinner? Well, this has kind of ruined my plan of softening up the pumpkin and then cutting it up. That's not going to work anymore, so we're just going to have like quite a large piece of pumpkin in our risotto. Fuck. Oh, this is looking lovely. Look at our bacon and onion, everyone. That's actually looking quite nice. I'm proud of myself there. Shall we chuck her in? There we go. Season that up here. That smells lovely. The bacon and onion smells really good. I mean, the rice smells like a blazing fire in an orphanage, but the bacon and onion smells pretty good. See, whenever I eat pumpkin risotto, it's really orange. Like really, really orange. And this is not orange at all. I'll mash this and put it in there, and hopefully that will turn everything orange and we'll be good to go to put it in the oven. I'm a genius. That's not working at all. Fuck. How do you mash? Oh, you cook it first. Because when you mash potatoes, you cook the potato and then you mash it. You don't mash it and then cook it. Idiot. No worries. What I'll do is I'll put this piece of pumpkin in here as well, cook the whole thing, take this piece out, mash it, mix it up, turn it orange, pumpkin risotto, perfection, right? In we go. Now, let's put this cunt in the oven. Funnily enough, let's put this cunt in the oven was a slogan frequently heard in Auschwitz. Don't know if we'll leave that one in. Oh, I haven't decided how long it's going to go in for. There's a lot of stuff in here and there's like half a pumpkin. I'm feeling a solid 30 minutes in the oven at 160 degrees. So, I should be using gloves. That's right. Who needs gloves when you got a foot? And in it goes. Great. Hey Siri, set timer for 30 minutes, you idiot. Done. Great. All right. Time for a little break. I'm going to clean up the bench here and we'll come back in 30 minutes. All right. It's been half an hour. Time to check what's in the oven here. Smells pretty good before I've opened the oven. All right. And here we go. Okay. Look at, fuck. Basically, it just fuck is what I'm thinking. The only thing I can think of is fuck. Every risotto I've ever had is like kind of liquidy, you know, soft, moist. This is even worse than when I put it in the oven. So fuck, everyone, just fuck. So I'll mash this up. And that seems to be mashing quite nicely. So that at least one thing's going well for me. See, that's how you make mashed pumpkin. You got to cook it first, and then bash it with a hammer. Dear God, please buy a ticket to one of my comedy shows because I have no other skills. Everything else I suck at, and every time I attempt something new, I end up almost killing someone and myself. So please come see a show because this is fucked. Fuck! With that being said, it's time to dish and serve. Just mix that in. Try and turn my risotto nice and orange. Oh, I forgot the parmesan. Well, obviously that just goes on top. So where else would it go? Get a little bit of parmesan there on top. Here we go. Look, it's looking quite dry. The rice to everything else ratio is way off. Ow, fuck, I keep touching hot things. Bit of pumpkin risotto here. Beautiful. You hungry, mate? Great. Well, we'll just let that cool down and then it's time for the taste test. All right. Lunch is served. Lucky Keelan, there's yours. First thoughts on the presentation?
I'm not sure if risotto is supposed to have a quarter of a pumpkin or burnt pieces of rice.
I think that I was supposed to make some kind of sauce with the ingredients.
Is that pumpkin skin?
Yes. Yeah, that is. That is. All right, so shall we do our first taste test? Ready? Cheers. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's not bad.
But the pumpkin skin's not good. You know what? I think you're right. Not that bad. I mean, this isn't supposed to happen, but I've absolutely failed the presentation, but it's not that bad.
That's not cooked.
Shall we have a bite together? Well, thanks for watching this episode of Cooking Without Instructions. I hope you did enjoy it. Lastly, before we end, Keelan, what would you rate this meal? Out of 10.
Like a 6 or 7.
Really? A 7?
A 5 because of the massive piece of pumpkin and the seeds.
Okay.
And the skin.
Okay, so
4.
So
actually.
What? Okay, so with the pumpkin, it's a 4. So what you're saying is 4, 7.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Well, too bad. You get the pumpkin. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Lewis Spears. Subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what I should cook next. Also, stick around. You right?
Just burnt rice.
Also, if you'd like to see me live, all of the information is below. I'd love to see you there. I meet everybody after every show, and I do not cook you meals. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again very soon. You can stop eating it.
It's quite good.
You're not wrong. It's, you know, parts of it are good. Sometimes you go, oh, this is good, and then you have another mouthful and you just get a surprise. You're like, well, that's not good. It's kind of like pumpkin risotto roulette. You have a bite and you go, oh, this risotto is pretty good. You have another bite and you go, oh, a fingernail.
The burnt rice is just extra texture.
You know what it is? I've worked out why it tastes good. It's because the only reason it tastes good sometimes is because every now and then you get a piece of bacon. And that's the only thing I've cooked properly in this whole meal.